Good morning, everyone. I have selected the theme Strategies for Promoting Interdisciplinary Research for this conference. Why this particular title? Because here we have an audience, faculty from multidisciplinary areas. And the need for the hour is that faculty from various disciplines, they need to join hands, collaborate, and use their own concept, tools, techniques, and theories for generating a set of knowledge which can be used to solve real life problems. And when I say real life problems, the world is in a state of continuous flux. The changes are taking place at a very rapid pace, and the social, political, economic, cultural milieu is changing. The world is facing many problems, and some of the problems which are faced globally include food security, climate change, water management, renewable energy, intercultural dialogue, public health, or sustainable development. Real life problems are affected by multiplicity of factors. And understanding of these factors require that a person has knowledge of multivarious disciplines. And these problems can only be solved if a set of knowledge is generated which draws upon the concept, tools, techniques, theories from multivarious disciplines. Klein and Newell has rightly said that complex problems cannot be solved by single disciplinary knowledge and would require knowledge which is constructed on the basis of the various disciplines. So, in other words, one requires interdisciplinary research to solve real life problems. National Academy of Engineers and Institute of Medicine, they define the term interdisciplinary research as a mode of research which is undertaken by a group of individuals or teams who tries to integrate information, data, techniques, perspectives, and concepts or theories from two or more disciplines and advance fundamental understanding of those real problems or complex issues and enable the team or the group of individuals to solve the problem. When different faculty members collaborate from different disciplines, they try to build up relationships, association between the knowledge of different disciplines. It simply does not mean addition of knowledge from multidisciplinary areas, but it leads to generation of new set of knowledge. For example, environmental study is based upon the knowledge gained from various disciplines including earth science, economics, biology, physics, chemistry, sociology, engineering, and politics. Likewise, one can say the climate change, when it emerged, it has drawn knowledge from various disciplines including meteorology, oceanography, geography, hydrology, geology, plant ecology, and in addition to that, the knowledge from the various disciplines such as human behavior, culture, ethics, education, economics, and politics that was also used to understand climate change. Synthetic biology is another example which requires application of engineering principles to biological systems. So it has foundation in disciplines like biology, engineering, computer science, and biotechnology. Genome design relies on the knowledge from molecular biology, bioinformatics, genomics, and systems biology. UNESCO organized a conference on higher education, and it clearly indicated that the role of higher educational institutions is to promote understanding of multifaceted issues. Multifaceted issues, those which involve social, economic, scientific, and cultural dimensions, and thereby they need to develop an ability among the students to solve or respond to those issues. It also stressed that the universities or the institutions of higher learning must have increased interdisciplinary focus, and they should promote critical thinking among the students. At present, the research which is carried out by the universities or institutions of higher learning is primarily disciplinary, and thereby we are not able to find feasible or worthwhile solutions to the real life problems. In India, we have third largest system of education in place. And the higher and technical education system comprises of 700 universities, 33,000 degree colleges, about 13,000 technical institutions which offer degree or diploma level programs in engineering and technology, hotel management, arts, pharmacy, etc. And in addition to that, there are about 14,000 industrial training institutes which provide or produce technically trained, skilled manpower. But if we try to examine the quality of technical education, this is a major concern with various stakeholders. At present, only 20% of the programs which are offered by the technical institutions, they are accredited. And Government of India has taken a step forward and become a permanent signatory to the Washington Accord. And Tier 1 campuses, those institutions which enjoy autonomy, their programs ought to be accredited. Only then they'll be getting international recognition, and there will be facility for international mobility for the students. Thus, quality at present is what needs to be improved, and one can see that how many of the students who join technical institution, they go for master's degree program or doctoral degree. Only 3% of the students join the master's degree program, and only 1% of the students, they opt for doctoral studies. So another major concern of the system is that there is low emphasis on research. So one needs to create a conducive environment in technical institutions to promote research culture. It has been projected that by the year 2025 or 2030, major sectors of economy, that is manufacturing sector, pharmaceutical market, software product industry, automotive sector, construction market, biotechnology and healthcare sector, engineering research and design, these sectors are likely to show excellent growth. But for realizing the growth, what is needed is diversification of products and services, and that is not possible without concerted efforts on research and development. So the country would require a huge base of research and development personnel who can take up research, and the focus must shift from disciplinary research to interdisciplinary research. 12th Five-Year Plan has also laid down targets of increasing the base of researchers and scientists from the current level of 0.15 million to 0.25 million, and the volume of publication output that needs to be increased from 3% to 5%. At present, the country has the global ranking of 9th, but in times to come, that is by the end of 12th Five-Year Plan, we need to achieve a rank of 6th among the various nations. There is also a target fixed for doubling the number of the patents which are produced by the country, and the commercialization of patent, which is at present low at 2%, that need to be increased to at least 6%. The Government of India at present spends almost less than 1% of its gross domestic product on research. So by the end of 12th Five-Year Plan, it has been envisaged that the expenditure on R&D will be raised to 2%. And the private share, which is low at 40 or 50%, that needs to be 50%, that 1% of GDP will be spent by the private sector, and out of the total funds, 10 to 15% will be kept for public-private partnership to give impetus to research in the country. Technical institutions, they need to adopt certain strategies whereby they can give impetus to interdisciplinary research, and they can generate interdisciplinary understanding among the students so that they are motivated to take up research in the interdisciplinary area. Some of the strategies which have been tried out in various parts of the world, they include setting up of interdisciplinary research institutes. Even in our country, one of the laboratories set up by CSIR has been designated as National Institute for Interdisciplinary Science and Technology. The faculty of this institute is undertaking interdisciplinary research in the area of agro-processing, chemical science and technology, material science and technology, biotechnology, process engineering, and environmental technology. Such kind of successful experiences need to be replicated in the country, and more of interdisciplinary research institutes need to be set up in the country. In addition to that, setting up of departments and centers which deal with or which undertake interdisciplinary research, they need to be set up in the universities. And some of the examples include setting up of Center of Biotechnology, Environmental Engineering, Environmental Studies, Entrepreneurship, Biomedical Instrumentation, etc. When departments and centers are set up for undertaking interdisciplinary research, the focus on interdisciplinary research increases. And there is separate funding by the university to these departments. In addition to that, the departments which are functional in a university or the technical institutes, they can offer interdisciplinary programs or courses. Two examples I'm citing here. One is Sustainable Development and Management. Another is Gender Ecology and Dalit Studies. Another example I can quote is Architectural education, which has been started by Punjab Technical University, which is a combination of architectural studies and educational studies, which include focus on educational technology, psychology of teaching learning, research methodology, etc. Other subjects or other programs which can find place in the departments or the centers or can be offered by the technical institutions can include aerospace engineering, agricultural engineering, biomedical engineering, chemical engineering, environmental engineering, bioethics, biomedical sciences. When such programs or courses are offered by the technical institution, they will certainly help in promoting understanding of an issue or a problem for multi-perspective and enable the students to solve those problems by drawing upon the knowledge from various disciplines. And it may lead to motivating the students for taking up interdisciplinary project as well as the interdisciplinary research. Conferences and seminars, as we are having this conference, which is again International Conference on Multidisciplinary Research. Such kind of conferences also help in promoting understanding of a problem, of an issue from multi-perspective. And faculty can develop understanding of the issue and can then look at the problem from various angles and then can lead to solution of a problem by collaborating hands with faculty from other disciplines. Joint appointments of faculty is another strategy which has been tried out, and faculty is not appointed for one single department but is a joint appointment for a interrelated disciplines whereby a person tries to share the knowledge with respect to a particular discipline with students and faculty of other departments and then can promote in understanding of interdisciplinary subjects. I can just give you one example where education faculty has been involved in teaching learning of engineering subjects. So the people have tried to cooperate with and collaborate with the engineering faculty in designing project-based learning, collaborative learning, cooperative learning, and also help the engineering faculty in promoting communication skills among the students. Funding of interdisciplinary research is another area where funds need to be kept separately for the interdisciplinary research projects, and incentives need to be provided to the faculty and staff who are involved in taking up interdisciplinary projects. So special focus is on interdisciplinary research and projects as far as the policies of the technical institutes are concerned or the universities are concerned. Even the involvement of faculty from other disciplines in the curriculum design can help in promoting understanding of the requirements of various disciplines, having the multi-perspective view of an issue or a problem. And one example which I am quoting here is the course on sustainable development and management, where faculty from various disciplines including economics, political science, communication science, psychology, history, educational science, environmental science, engineering, etc. were involved. So at the design stage only, different views on a particular problem or issue were included, and the subjects were organized in such a manner that promotes interdisciplinary understanding. Even the teams can be constituted involving people from various areas to come out with solutions which are interdisciplinary for the problems which are faced by the society and improve the quality of life of people. Likewise, the student project work which is taken up at present, we face a problem that students do not take up the life problems or the real problem. So if we try to have the interdisciplinary teams by drawing upon students from different engineering branches, say one of the projects which was assigned that was related to hydropower station, and the students were expected to carry out a feasibility study. So students belong to electrical engineering, civil engineering and mechanical engineering, so that their knowledge can be integrated to come out with a feasibility study of a hydropower station. So one can think, and there can be cross-fertilization of ideas where brainstorming sessions can be held by involving faculty and staff from various disciplines, and they try to come out with projects which are of interdisciplinary nature, and then interdisciplinary teams of students can take up those projects. Panel discussions on real-life problems involving faculty and experts can also be organized by technical institutions to come out with problems and multidisciplinary perspectives, and then constituting teams for finding solution to those problems. Even the classroom instruction which is carried out at present, the problems which are assigned to the students in the class, they also belong to a single discipline. Even there, the focus must shift from disciplinary problems to interdisciplinary problems, because a person may be forced to think of a solution to the problem for multiple views or multiple angles. That is when the student is forced to draw knowledge from the various disciplines. So these are some of the strategies which can be used by technical institutions or the universities to give impetus to interdisciplinary research, which is the need of the hour, and that will certainly contribute to improving quality of life of people. Thank you very much.